Evening, everybody. Back for another night in with Escentual, and tonight's topic is all about dry skin and basically how to keep your skin nice and soft during the winter. Now, tonight I'm going to be going live with Charlotte from Bioderma. I don't know about you, but this Bioderma Liter Wash is all over the Escentual feed all year round, but particularly in French pharmacy, becomes a really popular product. So I can't wait to sort of quiz Charlotte a little bit more on what it's all about. Really nice to see everybody tonight. How is everyone? Where's everyone watching from? I can see a few familiar faces, but I'm intrigued. Some new faces as well. So for those who don't know, my name's Chelsey and I'm the Communications and Campaigns Manager at Escentual. So I kind of look after all of the social, all the PR. Yeah, and I'm kind of an absolute skincare and beauty addict, I guess, just as much as you are. So feel free to get your questions in. For Bioderma, anything around sensitive skin, dry skin, winter skin, or Bioderma anyway, just ask away because we've got one night with them. So Charlotte is actually waiting in the... Everybody, really nice to see you all turn out tonight. Thank you for coming. Do let me know if the connection goes slow. Hiya!
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good, I'm very well, thank you. I'm happy to be here today.
Oh, thank you so much for joining us. A little bit late. It's 8 o'clock. How's your day been?
My day's been busy, very busy. How about yours?
Yeah, it's just been Christmas, Black Friday. What else is going on? Literally everything you can imagine.
Yeah,
But this is my time to sort of chill and learn a
amazing.
little bit, take my mind off it all. So I'm excited.
Amazing.
Charlotte, obviously you're new to Nighting with Essential.
I am, first
And
time.
yeah, Bioderma have never joined us. So tell us a little bit more about you, what you do, and about Bioderma as well.
Amazing. So I am a field skincare trainer with Bioderma. I've been with the company for a year now. So within my role, what I do is I go around the whole of London and I train within the pharmacies who stock the Bioderma products, inform them of the products, the ingredients to help them promote and educate our customers about skin and what we can recommend to help with any skin concerns that they might have. So I've been doing this job for a year now. I've been in the industry for nearly 10 years now. Crazy. Doesn't feel
Nice.
like that long, but yeah, nearly 10 years I've been in the industry. So again, I'm like yourself, I'm a skincare addict. I love everything to do with skin. I love learning all the time. So I love being able to share the knowledge about products and skin
Amazing.
with
And
you
I
guys.
guess you're right on the ground as well. You're right in the thick of sort of the
I am.
concerns and hearing it all. So I can't wait
Yeah.
to speak to you a little bit more about what we're going to go through tonight. So I know about Bioderma,
Mhm.
but there might be a few people watching who don't. So what makes Bioderma different to every other skincare brand out there?
So with Bioderma, as some of you may know, we are a French brand. We are owned by a company called Naos. We are independently owned, and we're in over 100 countries. So we are worldwide. With Bioderma, what you'll find is we are a cosmetic line. So we're really looking at targeting specific concerns on the skin. So as a company with Naos, we have a specific concept that we have throughout the whole of the company, which is what we call ecobiology. So what ecobiology is, it's a study of the ecosystem, so the world that we live in, and of course the biology, so the biology of the skin. So we
Yeah.
really look at those factors, what we experience on a day-to-day basis, and how they might affect our skin, whether that's the environment, pollution damage, all of those sorts of things that can really take effect on a day-to-day basis to our skin. So that's what we find is different, is that we have this specific concept which we use throughout of our skincare lines.
Definitely. When I first joined, the first week I joined at Escentual, which is like over 5 years ago now, I had Bioderma training.
Oh
And the
wow.
way I always remember it is like biology, skincare.
Yeah.
And that's what I always kind of tell people is the difference between you
Amazing.
guys.
Yeah.
And you've got some really cool patterns as well, haven't you? Which I guess we'll go
Yes.
through.
Yes, we've got lots of different patterns.
I know. I was just saying how I see this constantly in my news
Yes,
feed.
the oil,
Um,
yeah.
I saw Nadine Baggett as well talking about
Yes.
this 2 days ago, which is amazing for you guys. Great exposure. So on topic of this one,
Hmm.
tonight's we're going to be talking all about your new campaign, Stronger Together.
That's right, yeah.
Tell our audience a little bit about that.
Okay, so Bioderma has just launched our Stronger Together campaign. So there's two key points when it comes to this campaign. And the first one is the efficacy of using this two-step routine, which is our Atoderm shower oil, which you've just showed us, and also the Atoderm intensive balm. Yes, exactly. So this is how what we like to describe as an efficacious two-step routine. So it's all about how we can apply these products to the skin to make a real difference in the terms of a crisis. It is a family-friendly product, so it can be used all the way down to even babies. You'll see on the front of all of our Atoderm products our logo here, which means it's family-friendly and can be used all the way down to babies as well. So we really want to get that message across that actually in the terms of crisis, when it comes to the skin, we have the answer when it comes to our Atoderm line, when it comes to sensitive atopic skin. So that's what our campaign is really trying to put out there, and how we can be stronger together when using those two products, but also when joining as one to be able to help each other and to be able to help when it's to target those specific concerns on the skin.
Lovely. So at the moment, obviously, winter is definitely in full swing. The weather in Cardiff today has been so gloomy and so dull, and it is freezing. So is this campaign particularly because of the changes that our skin sort of experiences now going into autumn, winter?
So yeah, so the Stronger Together campaign is, of course, for our Atoderm line. So Atoderm line is going to be really great for this time of year, especially because, like you
So
said, we're coming
Accident
into
is the
those.
blue one, isn't it?
The blue one, yes. So you'll see it on the front of both of our products, Atoderm Intensive Balm and our Atoderm Shower Oil. So the Atoderm line is really great, especially for winter time, and especially these two products, because like you just mentioned, the weather becomes colder, we get a lot more wind force, and this can really affect the skin, dry out the skin, and also cause further sensitivity, or actually new sensitivity for those people who don't generally have sensitive skin. So yeah, this time of year is a really great time, especially to be using these two products.
I guess as well, for a lot of people at the moment might be thinking, oh, well, you know, money's a little bit tight. Do I really need a new sort of skincare range for winter? What is your advice on that for anyone thinking that at the moment?
Yeah, for those people who are thinking, you know, do I need to change my products? Do I need to upgrade my skincare maybe? What I like to say to those sorts of people is, you know, your skin is your protection at the end of the day. You want to make sure your skin is strong, it's able to protect your skin, protect yourself. So it's actually really important to make sure that you're using the correct products for your skin, enable for it to have the ultimate protection you can from those day-to-day environmental damages. A lot of our products as well come in family size, so they come in big sizes for the family, as you just showed the oil.
Do you know what, Charlotte? I'll be really honest, okay? I was dreading this in my bathroom. I was thinking, oh, it's just so big, where do I put it? And now I've got my niece living with me.
Okay.
We're bathing her in the evening, and it's amazing. She'll just like pump down herself, and especially with this one, I absolutely love the packaging for these products now. I'm fully converted. I think once you have them, you just know how easy they are.
Yeah, so easy to use, especially when it comes to the shower oil. A lot of people get a bit put off to think it's going to be very greasy, it's going to be very
Yeah,
oily, leave like a consistency on like a film on the
trying.
skin.
This
But
is
this
where it gets
actually
awkward.
is, yes, squirt some out. So it's actually very lightweight and it's water soluble. So when you actually apply it to the skin, you'll find when you add the water, it'll actually turn into a really nice light milky texture. So
Yeah,
it's really nourishing on the skin. It's got those plant biolipids in there to really replenish the skin oil that has been lost from the skin. It's got your glycerin in there. And also the most important, like you said before about the patents in here, it says on the packaging, your skin barrier therapy patent. So this
yeah,
patent here is actually one of the key points to the Atoderm shower oil and the intensive balm. This specific patent is actually going to help fight the bacteria that causes eczema prone skin, so your atopic skin types. So it's very, very good for those people who do have an atopic skin, very dry, irritated, inflamed skin, because this is going to help with the bacteria that causes eczema on the skin. So this is going to be
yeah.
really comforting and nourishing for them when using these products as well.
I've been giving this a right go this week just to fully, test everything. And I've used a few of the French pharmacy sort of shower oils for
Yeah.
atopic skin. And I find this one feels the lightest.
Light,
I
yeah.
love using it to take off my makeup as well.
Yeah.
Sorry if I shouldn't be.
No, you definitely can, because it can be used on the face and the body. So it's
Yeah,
absolutely fine, especially if you have got makeup on. This is really great to help break down the makeup on the skin.
so easy. So easy. And I like the smell.
Yes.
I'll be honest, like a lot of the clinical, atopic skin type products haven't got a very sort of nice smell.
They can smell quite
That's the
chemically,
best.
can't they?
Yeah, that's the best way to put it, and I get it, it makes sense. But this one feels a little bit more glam
Yes.
when I'm using it.
A bit more luxury.
So, yeah, so that was really, really nice.
Yeah.
A nice element about it as well. Now, when I was doing my research, Charlotte, I heard that when you use these two together, is it right that your skin's moisture level boosts by 93%, something like that?
91%.
91%. So
in just
close.
3 weeks. In 3
That
weeks.
is amazing. I mean, for anyone who's got dry skin, why wouldn't you?
Exactly. So yeah, if you can get those results in just 3 weeks, think of what you can have if you are using this every day, all year round. So yeah, they're very effective, especially when together. We also found that 23% more water was retained within the skin as well. So we're not getting as much water loss as what we would have if we weren't using those products together as well. And again, it's so important that we hold the water within the skin, because again, this is going to help with our skin barrier, going to help protect our skin from external damages, which can cause further sensitivity and dryness on the skin.
Yeah. Now again, I've been purposely getting my whole family to try this out as well, but just in time for tonight. And this everyone loves. So the way we've used it, I've taken my makeup off with it. I've bathed my niece with it. I put it in the bath as like a bubble bath.
Amazing. Yeah.
Honestly, use it as a shower gel. Are there any more uses with this one?
So as you've just said, you can use this to remove makeup, because it can be used on the face and the body. To be fair, what you've just said are the main purposes of it. So just using it, you can use this every day, both morning and night time. You can use this, as I said, to remove makeup. You can use this in the bath to give that sort of really nice, more of a relaxing feel. So you can use this in a couple of different ways. It doesn't just have to be just an everyday shower wash. You can use it in other ways too.
I'm wondering as well if there's anyone watching who's got any alternative uses.
Yeah,
let us know in the comments if you have. Let's go on to the lotion while we wait for anyone who's sort of used the product before. This really surprised me.
Yeah, what did you think of it when you used it?
Well, again, I don't know why, but I've got a phobia of large products. I get a bit scared. I think, will I use it all?
Yeah.
I just panicked a little bit, but as soon as I tried it, I'll have to pump it out so everyone can see. I couldn't believe the texture. My skin at the moment during lockdown has just inflamed, just gone really spotty. So I'm back on a spot cream, but
Yeah.
I'm feeling the dryness. So I've been alternating the uses, and my makeup is gliding on when I use this.
Yeah. Do
I've
you
really
ever
noticed the difference.
have you ever suffered yourself with any sort of skin sensitivity? Is that anything you've ever experienced before?
Yeah, don't slap my wrist, Charlotte, but I was mixing retinols at one point,
Yes. No wonder
and
you
I
had
was
skin sensitivity.
flaking, I was stinging, I was
Wow.
burning. So yeah,
So yeah, you really
never
damaged your
again.
barrier
I
there.
learned my lesson.
Oh wow, okay. So yeah, you definitely have experienced skin sensitivity. So yours was from overuse of product
Yeah,
mainly, yeah. Okay.
yeah, and chemical burns as well from salicylic acid,
Oh wow, yeah.
on like an open spot. Honestly, I've been a nightmare in my past, but I'm
To be
all
fair, I
about,
think I
yeah.
think everyone's done it at some point where, especially when you love your skincare, you think your skin can tolerate everything, when
Oh,
really
I
it's like,
do.
no,
Come on.
don't put all of that on at once. So yeah, I think we've all been there when it comes to some sort of reaction over using a product.
I think as well, since learning about the skin and how important your protective barrier is,
Yeah,
now I'm all about sort of minimal products that actually protect and help to
yeah,
keep my mantle in full swing. Because you
yeah,
do notice a difference when your skin can't protect itself, gets
definitely.
drier, break out more. So
Exactly.
this is for me my new product to kind of watch and
Yeah.
keep an eye on.
But yeah, the
But
main great thing about your Atoderm Intensive Balm as well is actually, and it's got an ingredient here called PEA, and what that does is actually an anti-itching molecule as well. So
yeah,
especially when the skin can become very dry, when your skin is more atopic eczema prone, the skin can become very itchy. So what we want to do is we actually want to stop that receptor to the brain, which is saying I need to be itched, to
that's
help calm and
incredible.
soothe the skin. So it's an amazing product, and it's actually very actually, I've had a lot of feedback from people who've introduced this into their routine, especially actually my dad. My dad suffers really bad with eczema on his leg, and actually just introducing this into his routine, just the itching factors actually helped
Yeah,
in his day-to-day life a lot, because he spent a lot of time feeling like uncomfortable, itchy.
yeah.
This is really comforting on the skin. It helps calm the skin down. So it's actually a really amazing product, not just for the dryness, but of course for those atopic skins as well. It's amazing.
So I'll tell you my other favourite thing about this one, Charlotte.
I'd love for you to.
I've honestly been giving it a good go. My worst nightmare, I can't stand body lotions that make you feel cold.
Okay,
Does that
yeah.
make
I
any
know what you
sense?
mean. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
When you get out of the shower or the bath, there's nothing worse than like a cold lotion going on.
Yeah.
So because this is a little bit thicker, when I warm it up, it warms up quicker and it
Does
goes
it?
onto the skin and feels nice and warm. So
Yeah.
that takes away the sort of dislike of moisturising now. I'm more inclined to moisturise because of this and the pump, which
Yeah.
makes it so much easier.
It's definitely got that
Um,
more comforting feeling. So it doesn't feel, even though it's a balm, it's more of a thicker formula, but it's actually very comfortable on the skin, and it absorbs very quickly considering it
yeah,
is more of a heavy weight product. So for those people who don't like the feeling of something heavy on their skin, even though this is a balm, it is more of a heavy consistency. It absorbs very well onto the skin as well.
yeah,
So
it's
it's
definitely
very
not
comfortable.
oily or greasy, and you can
No.
get dressed really quickly as well, which I like.
Exactly. And especially even though we're in the winter now, when it comes to summer, again, people don't like that heavy feel of product on the skin. You're going to still get that really great absorption of the product, so you don't have that greasy feel left on the surface of the skin.
No, definitely. Is there anything you wanted to add on this one, Charlotte? I feel like I've been hogging.
So yeah, the main thing we wanted to get across really is for those people who do suffer with atopic skin, because it's
Yeah,
such a big thing now with eczema. Eczema is one of those things that's is a lot more prominent in young babies, so for babies even under 6 months. But we also do get a lot more people now who experience eczema and atopic skin in their adult life. So we
yeah,
really want to get the message across that by using a two-step routine, by using the shower oil and the shower balm together, we can really help really just change your whole routine and change your
yeah,
day-to-day life. Because using then combining these products together, you're going to notice, we spoke about the numbers earlier, but actually the increase of hydration. So you're going to help with the dryness on the skin, but also bringing that calmness and comfort, but also giving that skin the strength it needs to protect itself on a day-to-day basis from those external environmental damages. So it's really important that we are protecting ourselves from the environment on a day-to-day basis. So using those together, both face and body, as an efficient two-step routine.
We've had a good question from Joel, actually. Joel, it's nice to see you. Hope you're well. Do you do travel sizes, or even, I guess, trial sizes? Because again, they are very big. So for someone who kind of wants to give it a go,
Yes.
what's the alternative?
So of course, with you've got the bigger bottles there. We do in both sizes. So the shower oil comes in a 200 ml, along with the balm as well. And also you'll find, especially in some of our pharmacies, that they do have trial sizes, but the smallest retail sizes that we have are the 200 ml. So they are good for those people who haven't maybe tried the product and want to give it a go, instead of going for the large sizes to start with. So they do come in the smaller sizes as well.
And I guess that also the big benefit is that we have a third off as well, up until Saturday. So that gives a little extra incentive to to give them a go.
Yes.
Obviously today I had some questions for you come in. Am I all right to go in and ask you some?
Go for it, definitely.
Right, what I'll do is I'll pop them on the screen, and then we can go. Would you class reactive skin as sensitive?
Reactive skin, so yes. When your skin is reactive, whether that's to product, whether that's to the environment, I would definitely class your skin as more sensitive if it's something that you experience regularly. If your skin is reactive to maybe a product, this could be because the product just is too strong for your skin, and this might just not be the right product. If you find that you react quite regularly to product, you will have more of a sensitive skin type, and you will need to use products more targeted to a sensitive skin to help increase the skin tolerance and the skin barrier. So you might find that you might go through a period where your skin is more reactive, but once using the correct products, you can actually strengthen your skin threshold and skin barrier and be more tolerant to other products as well.
All of Bioderma products are suitable for sensitive skin as well, aren't they? So
they are, yeah. So without the whole of Bioderma, we have a formula that runs through every single product, which is called our dermatologically advanced formula. And this is a formula contained of 3 sugars, which help strengthen the skin threshold. So all of the products actually have this within them, but we do have our targeted Chelsey Bio line, which we carry a lot of different face care for different types of sensitivity on the skin. So I have got a large range of products for the face, especially with sensitive skin.
The Chelsey Bio micellar is one of our all-time best sellers, so
it is. Yeah, 1 every 2 seconds.
Amazing. How to look after skin during winter? Any tips on that?
Yes, so in the winter times, as we spoke about before, you'll probably find that your skin may become drier, it may become more dehydrated, and also sensitive as well. So you might find that during the winter time, you might need to switch up your product slightly. You might find that you need a richer moisturizer to take care of that more dryness on the skin. Or you might find your skin can become more sensitized, and you might need to switch to something that's a little bit more to help with the protection of the skin and increasing anti-inflammatory to increase the skin threshold. So you might have to switch up your products slightly when it comes to the winter months if you find you do experience more dryness or even the increase in sensitivity in the skin.
Yeah, and your Hydra Bio range has a few different textures for sort of different concerns as well.
The Hydra Bio line, we have a lightweight gel moisturizer, so you'll probably find this one might be better for the summertime, and then when it comes to winter, you might want to switch up to the Hydra Bio cream, which is a thicker formula and is better for a dry skin. So you have got your option there with texture. If you like, for example, that product specifically, you can switch up the texture to the thicker texture in the winter time for sure.
How to introduce acids without damaging sensitive skin?
So when it comes to
you don't really offer any acids. I think there's vitamin C in the new Pigment Bio.
Yes, acids generally, when it comes to sensitive skin, I always say it's all about trial and error because, especially when your
Mm.
skin is sensitive, it's all about seeing what works for you. You'll probably find maybe something that you can use 3 or 4 times a week, you might need to use once a week. It's all
Yeah.
about building up the tolerance to that product before going in all out with a product that, especially retinol, which is going to be way too strong for a sensitive skin. So we're not saying that you
Mm.
can't use it, but it's all about introducing it at a slower rate so you don't have any sort of reactions on the skin, increased sensitivity. So it's all about trial and error and seeing how much your skin can tolerate at a certain time. So always introducing the product more slowly instead of all at once.
Also, as well, just something from my side, I think
Mm-hmm.
just know your percentages. Speaking
Yeah.
from experience,
Yes.
always start low as well.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Along with
Yeah.
Charlotte's tip. Joel's asked, basically, someone asked above. I'm really sorry I missed it. If people of color can use these products too, and absolutely, there's no reason
Yeah,
why, is there,
of course.
Charlotte?
No, so with Bioderma, our products are suitable for everyone, male, female, skin color, whatever. We cater for. We look at the skin type and the skin concerns other than the
Yeah,
person itself. So we target to what you're concerned with, other than your age, male, female. So everyone can use the products.
yeah.
Definitely, no targeted there.
Cleansers and exfoliators for very sensitive skin. I guess, do they have to be fragrance free?
Not necessarily. You might find that your skin might, if your skin is more reactive to perfume products, you might find you will need to go for something a little bit more calming. For example, the Scentsy by Micellar Water and the
Yeah,
Scentsy by Foaming Gel. These are fragrance free, so they don't have any added fragrance, which if you are more sensitive to fragrances in your product, but not necessarily. It really depends on what your skin is reactive to. So if you are more sensitive to perfumes, then yes, I would definitely avoid and go with something a little bit, go with something fragrance free for sure. And the same with exfoliation.
yeah. Okay, cool. How can you get rid of blackheads with sensitive skin?
So getting rid of blackheads, you want to make sure that you are double cleansing your skin for sure, and also introducing exfoliation, whether that's a physical exfoliation like a beaded exfoliation or a chemical exfoliation. So again, you can still use acids on the skin when you have sensitive skin, but it's all about, like you said, making sure the percentages in there are
Yeah,
low, and introducing it slowly instead of all at once. So definitely a good double cleanse and an exfoliation, and you can also use things like masks and things as well, but the
yeah.
two key products are definitely your cleansers, exfoliations.
One of my favorite products used to be the CBM Global.
Yes, yeah, for
Or
your
is it and I
exposure.
loved AKN Matte as well, the
AKM matte,
moisturizer.
the matte
Yeah.
moisturizer. Yeah, yeah, two great products.
Oh, here we go. The same question again. Do the products work on women of colour?
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Yes,
No question about it.
exactly.
How to manage sensitive, acne-prone, and aging skin? Oh, can't catch a break. I feel your pain.
So when it comes to tackling multiple concerns on the skin, what I find best is to always start with the sensitivity, because you want to make sure that your skin is tolerant enough to use, especially when it comes to acne prone aging skin, you want to use those more active ingredients to really see those great results on the skin.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure that your skin is tolerant enough to use those type
That's a
of
great
ingredients.
tip. I think that's
Yeah.
very overlooked by a lot of people.
Definitely, because as well, especially when it comes to acne, it's one of those things that, it's the most noticeable. It's the thing that you want to fix probably the most, and that's what you always go to treat first. But it's really important that your skin is strong enough to be able to take those
Yeah.
treatments to treat acne. And the same with aging. You're going to be looking at those more active ingredients to help with those signs of aging, but you still want to make sure that your skin is tolerant enough and strong enough to be able to take those kinds of ingredients as well. So sensitivity will be your first port of call to treat first. Definitely.
And I I can't remember the stat now, but someone once told me sensitive skin ages a certain percent more than any other skin type due to sort of inflammation and aging,
Yeah.
which when you think about it, it makes complete sense. So
Definitely.
when you say treating sensitive skin first, you'll see a decrease anyway.
Yeah.
I guess with that managing sensitivity, is there a routine that you'd recommend, Charlotte, or any sort of tips around that?
Yeah. So when it comes to managing sensitive skin, what I would always recommend is to start with, make sure you're double cleansing the skin. You want to make
Yeah.
sure that you're getting everything off the skin, especially at night time when if you've been out all day. You want to make sure you're getting pollution, dirt, debris, all those
Makeup.
external damages. You want to make sure clean off the skin to start with. You don't want to go too extent too much with your routine. You want to keep it simple but effective. So what I would recommend for those people who do suffer with sensitive skin is starting off with their double cleanse and then looking at a really good everyday moisturizer for their type of sensitivity. As we mentioned before, we do have the Escentual line with a number of different face creams for different types of sensitivity. So for example, you've got your Escentual AR line, which is for your sensitivity with redness. For those people who struggle a lot with redness, rosacea, this is the type of moisturizer you want to be introducing into your routine. This will help minimize the redness and also increase the barrier of the skin. And you've also got your everyday light and rich moisturizer. This is for those people who are more genetically sensitive. They've always been sensitive, but we need to really keep the skin calm, keep the threshold of the skin nice and strong to protect ourselves. And then you've also got your intolerance plus, your tolerance plus, sorry. So this is going to be for those hyperreactive skins. People are very allergic, they're very intolerant, and they can't really use anything on their skin. So you've got a wide range of everyday face creams that you can use for those different types of sensitivity. And I'd keep it very basic. I'd keep to a good cleansing moisturizer and even introducing something like the Hydrobio serum underneath their moisturizer, because the more you're replenishing the water, you're strengthening the barrier of the skin, and a lot more water won't be released from the skin when your barrier is nice and strong. So when you're replenishing with the Hydrobio serum, you're adding that hyaluronic acid to the skin to keep your skin hydrated, plumped and protected.
Definitely. And I think you did mention, you touched on cleansers, and making sure that you invest in the right cleanser that won't strip your skin is so important, and you will reap the benefits of the Escentual, H2O micellar, even, this one as well.
Yeah. Something that's very gentle on the skin is really important. Like you said, you don't want to be using anything that's really astringent on the skin, that can strip away the oils and the water from the skin, and that's really what you need when it comes to sensitivity. You need that barrier there to protect the skin.
I think we've all been, well, some of us have been there with acne. You think you need sort of the most stripping skin, drying wash, and there's a lot of sort of anti-aging moisturize face washes, and you just need one that's going to respect your skin, and then use your skincare for all of those actives. That's what I think.
Definitely it's really important.
What can I do to avoid contact dermatitis? I struggle with this on one eyelid from eyeliner. Interesting.
Okay. So you're probably sensitive to what's in the eyeliner to start with. So you might want
Number one, bin the eyeliner.
Pardon, sorry?
Step one, bin the eyeliner.
So I'd probably think about changing your eyeliner if it's causing that type of reaction on the skin, mainly because the more you use it, the weaker that area is going to become, and it's going to be harder to treat. So for one, I would definitely change whatever eyeliner you're using. There must be something in that just doesn't work well with your skin. And you can also use the intensive balm. You can use it either across the whole of the face, or you can use it directly onto that area. Personally, I would use that all over, because this product, like I said before, will help with any itching on the skin. It will help nourish the area, protect, and also strengthen it. It sounds what you need, especially because that eye area is so delicate as well. You want to make sure you are protecting that and keeping it nice and strong. So yeah, I would definitely change the eyeliner and even introduce the intensive balm to help with that dermatitis that you experience.
Try that. Sometimes my eyes stream.
Yeah.
How to get rid of redness.
Mhm. So with redness, you want to make sure that you're using products for sensitive skin. So as mentioned before, the Sensibio AR is a brilliant product for redness. This can also be used alongside rosacea treatment. So if you do struggle with rosacea, any sort of flushing redness, personally I get quite red, I'm very fair and I get a lot of redness on my skin. So I
Yeah.
use the AR mainly at night time. And this really, what this does, it basically minimizes the dilation of the capillaries in the skin. So the less active those capillaries are, the less redness we're going to have on the skin. So this really minimizes that action on the skin and will help reduce redness.
Amazing. This is an interesting question, Charlotte.
Yeah.
So as summer has gone and the fake tan comes out, do we need to change the way we cleanse?
No, I would say continue to cleanse, double cleanse.
Just double, yeah.
Double cleanse always. Double cleansing is something now what I feel is definitely more talked about and should definitely be a part of everyone's routine. So always making sure that we're double cleansing the skin, even when we haven't got tan on.
Yeah,
For sure.
no, definitely. Well, that is all of the questions for tonight, Charlotte.
Amazing.
Have you got anything else that you wanted to talk about tonight for a night in?
Couple of things, couple of tips.
Yeah,
So with the shower
tips.
oil, I've just thought of one tip that I actually got told about not long ago. Is actually someone was using this to shave their legs.
Oh, yes.
So applying it with water and it will turn into that milky consistency like I spoke about, and it's actually really great to shave the legs with because you're not going to get that irritation, you're not going to get that dryness.
No, that's so
it's a
true.
really, really great one to shave legs with, arms, even underarms. Really, really great for that as well. So that's a really nice one, which is going to make the skin feel really good after and not feel like you've just scraped layers.
Strawberry legs, isn't it? I hate them.
Yeah.
Charlotte, Lisa says she loves your brows.
Oh, thank you, Lisa. Thank you. That's very kind.
They are lovely.
Yes, so yeah, also with the Stronger Together campaign, we have just launched, like I said, so you might see posters around London if you're from London, so you might spot those on bus stops, things like that. So we really want to come together with both of these products and really help treat these specific types of very dry, sensitive and atopic skin, and we can do that together, and we can do that with your Atoderm shower oil and your Atoderm intensive balm.
Yeah, I think the standout for me is that improving your skin's moisture level by plus 91% in 3 months.
In 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, I will get it right.
Yeah.
It's just amazing, especially now with winter.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, I think everyone keep that in mind.
Definitely. Now the winter's coming, it's time to
Wrap yourself up in Atoderm.
Yes, Atoderm is your great everyday routine for your skin, for those dry skins, atopic skin types, for sure.
Oh, well, that's true. I've learned so much about your products and just even about the skin, the questions we've had. You've been so fab.
Amazing.
Have you enjoyed it?
I have. I've loved it. It was really, really good fun. I really enjoyed talking to you about skin. I love skin, same as you. So anyway, any chance that I can talk to you about skin and even offer some advice and education, I enjoy it. So it's been lovely.
We're definitely going to have to get you back at Christmas time.
I'd love to. I'd love to. It's amazing. Thank you.
Can you give us any sneak peeks about what's coming up for Bioderma?
Nothing this year. We've just launched our pigment bio back in September for
which is flying off the shelf.
It's doing really good. So we have, anyone who hasn't seen that yet, we have just launched the pigment bio line for pigmented and dull skin. So anyone with those sorts of concerns, Pigment Bio is an amazing everyday line to help with those targeted concerns on the skin. So check that out if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, we're working on a before and after post. Liz, one of our communication and campaigns assistant, has been trying it for the past 3 weeks.
Yeah.
She's just turned 41. If you saw her, you'd think she was younger than me, honestly. And she's very picky when it comes to skincare, but the feedback she's given, and the fact that she's not wearing makeup at the moment, I
Really?
know it's going to be good.
Yeah.
So I can't
Oh,
wait
I can't
to
wait to
post
see
that
that.
one. Yeah, I'll make sure
Amazing.
that I send it to you.
Yes, please do. I'd love to see the
Really
results.
good feedback on that. So yeah,
Amazing. Thank you
well,
so much.
perhaps we can get you on when that post goes live and we can
That would be
talk about Pigment
amazing.
Bio.
Amazing. Yeah, that would be great. Really good.
Definitely. What are you going to do with the rest of your evening?
I think I'm just going to relax now, to be honest. I think up
I
early
don't
again
blame
at
you.
work, so just relax for the rest of the evening. What about yourself? Have you got much planned?
Do you know what? I'm going to do exactly the same. I'm probably going to go straight to bed because
Yeah.
that's my life at the moment.
Yeah, it's the time of year. When it gets dark early, you feel like it's ready for bed
Yeah,
at like 6 p.m.
we're locked down here.
Oh, are you? Oh, okay. So you
Yeah,
can't do much anyway.
no. So I'll go and double cleanse
Yes, with your shower oil. Amazing. I'll be doing
and
the
then I'll be in
same.
bed. But thank you so much. It's been really nice to chat to you and hopefully
Yes.
we'll... Oh wait, we've got another question coming in.
Amazing. Go and do
I
a
love
weird
the
one.
fact.
The weirder the better.
Yeah, go on, Bill. And also, I did see a message. I will pass on your hello and well wishes to everyone at Escentual.
Oh, waiting for the weird.
The anticipation's killing
I'm
me.
just thinking what it could be.
I have had some odd questions on here
Have you?
before, so hmm.
Oh, I like it. Spice it up a bit. Have you heard that people are showering less now they work at home? I mean, it doesn't surprise me, to be honest.
Yeah,
Personally, I would still shower every day, even if I was working from home. But
it's quite strange because sometimes, say if I'm stuck at home and I'm a bit I can't concentrate, I'll go and have a shower.
that wake
So
yourself up a bit.
yeah,
Yeah.
so interesting.
One thing I would say actually on showering is even though you're working from home, still make sure you're cleansing your skin as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
Because I know a lot of people are like, well, I'm not going outside, so I'm not going to cleanse. But you've still got
yeah.
dust, dirt that comes into the house on an everyday basis.
And
The
dead
windows are
skin, isn't it?
open. Exactly. The heat, the central heating. You want to make sure that you're still respecting the skin when you're cleansing. So you're still giving your skin something even when you're cleansing. So don't forget to cleanse even though you're not going anywhere.
No, it's a good point actually.
Yeah.
That wasn't as weird as I was
No, I was
expecting.
expecting something more.
Yeah, Joel, you've let me down on this one.
Next time, I
I'm
hope for a weirder
joking.
question.
I guess it is easy to get up and go straight and
Mm,
no shower. But then maybe people shower in the evening. They're probably still showering, but just different times of the day, I
yeah,
guess.
at
Who
night time
knows?
more than in the morning. Don't
Yeah.
know.
Right, well,
Great.
I'm going to leave you go now on that
Yes,
point. So
no
thank you so
problem.
much
Yes,
for,
thanks for having me. It's been really good. I've really enjoyed it.
and hopefully we'll see you back for the Pigment Bio one.
You will.
All right, take
Amazing.
care.
Thank you. See you
Bye.
later. Bye.
Bye. Oh, Joel, you crack me up. I bet you don't stink. I bet you're okay. Just want to say a huge thank you for everyone for watching, and all of the questions have been really helpful for me to learn more as well. Don't forget that there's a third off all of Bioderma up until Saturday now, and all of French Pharmacy, all of your favourite brands like Vichy, La Roche, Aven, Eucerin. Yeah, get it while you can. Anyway, I'm off to double cleanse and I will see you. I'm going to see you next week because Essential turns 20 next week. I don't know if you heard or you saw. So we're celebrating with a lot of interesting lives next week. We're going inside Essential and our CEO is actually going to be joining us, which is really exciting. We've also got a lot of competitions and giveaways. Just keep your eyes peeled on Monday for all of that. That's when we'll be announcing everything going on. I believe the live is Tuesday though. Does it end midnight Saturday? Yes, it does. Midnight Saturday. We'll do some post reminders. It's actually funny. I won't be here on Monday because it's actually my birthday. I turn 30 and Essential turns 20. So there'll be a lot of celebrations next week, I can imagine. So On that note, I am going to love you and leave you all. Fireworks. We can ask Rakesh. Can certainly ask him. Oh, thank you, yes, thank you. Oh, Lisa, birthday. How are you celebrating? I want to know. Yeah, I can't believe it. 30, 30 and thriving, eh? That's what I say. But who knows? Who knows? On that note, I am gonna actually go now. It was really nice to catch up and see everybody. And I will see you next Tuesday. Yeah, happy birthday. Is it this Friday, Lisa? I'll remember. I'll try and remember. I'll put it in my phone. Fingers crossed. Right. I'll see everybody soon. Bye bye. Thank you.